The NBA All Star vote numbers show astonishing 13,000x Caitlin Clark impact. The WNBA has seen a surge in fan engagement for All Star voting since Caitlin Clark entered the league. With the Indiana Fever guard nearing 1.3 million votes, Caitlin Clark's impact on the WNBA has been made clear through the league's All Star voting numbers, with the Indiana Fever superstar producing a dramatic 13,000x increase in fan engagement. Seth Clark, 23, is one of the faces of the WNBA since entering the league in 2024 as an NCAA all-time scorer and Iowa legend. She was drafted by the Fever first overall and broke several records in her rookie campaign. She also helped the franchise reach the playoffs on her way to All-Star honors. Clark is still one of the most impactful players in the WNBA in 2025, but her progress has been hampered by multiple injuries. She has missed 6 games this year with the Fever managing an 8-8 record. The guard missed the last 2 Fever games against the Los Angeles Sparks and a first meeting with former NCAA foe Paige Bueckers and the Dallas Wings. Nonetheless, Clark leads the WNBA's All Star voting for a second year by a large margin. Clark received 1,293,526 votes to lead all players and will be one of the team's captains for the annual event. However, the most impressive numbers are the WNBA's fan engagement in All-Star voting since Clark entered the league. In 2023, the top voted player was A'ja Wilson with 95,860. The following year, Clark received 735. Clark smashed her number out of the water in 2025, receiving 1,293,526, an increase in fan vote volume of 13,494x in just 2 years. Clark will be key in drafting her teammates for the 2025 All-Star Game, an All-Star Game. She has already stated she wants to side with some of her Fever teammates at the event. Obviously, I'm going to try to get my teammates on my team. Why wouldn't I, Clark said. That's the goal. And once they come out with whoever has made it, I don't really know how it works, but my first goal would be to have my teammates on my team. The All-Star Game is July 19th at Gainbridge Fieldhouse, the Fever's home arena in Indianapolis. It's cool that fans get to be part of it and have an impact on the game, Clark said about her selection. It's going to be really special to be able to do it here in this city, and I think there's already been so much time and effort put in by people that aren't going to get credit for what they did to bring All-Star here. So we're trying to make it the best All-Star the WNBA has ever had, and I know we will certainly do that. Fever coach Stephanie White expects a good atmosphere at the All-Star Game. You saw with the NBA and the ability for fans to show up and show out, White said. Caitlin being able to be a captain, she's going to put on her GM hat. We'll see how that works out for her. But what an outstanding opportunity for our city to show up, to show love to the players in the WNBA and embrace what we love, and that's basketball. In a league rich with talent, legacy, and rising stars, it took just one name to redefine the scale of popularity, fandom, and cultural magnetism: Caitlin Clark. The numbers are in, and they are nothing short of staggering. The 2025 WNBA All-Star voting results revealed an almost surreal truth. Caitlin Clark's presence brought a 13,000x increase in fan engagement compared to certain previous benchmarks in league history. What was once considered a steady but niche following has exploded into a tidal wave of support, headlines, and energy. It's no longer just hype, it's historical. The voting boom. When the WNBA opened All-Star voting this season, analysts expected a modest increase in participation, especially with a powerful rookie class. But no one, not the league, not the media, not even the most devoted Clark fans, expected over 6 million votes to pour in for a single player. To put that into perspective, a decade ago, the top voter getter barely cracked 460 votes in early digital polling during the league's experimental fan vote era. The voting structure has since evolved, but the contrast is still jaw-dropping. Compared side by side, Clark's results represent a 13,000-fold increase over some historical vote counts. A number so big it almost looks like a typo, but it's real, and it signals something much deeper than just one player's popularity. It signals a seismic shift in the way people see women's basketball. The Caitlin Clark effect. This isn't the first time the Caitlin Clark effect has lit up headlines She brought record-breaking viewership to college basketball, sold out arenas in cities she'd never played in, and pushed merchandise sales into overdrive. She's ESPN's go-to highlight, Nike's prize face, and TikTok's favorite athlete. But what this all-star vote proves is that her magnetism isn't a flash in the pan. It's sustainable, scalable, and transformational. I don't think we've ever seen anything like this, said one WNBA executive. Caitlin has essentially opened the gates to millions of new fans, and they're not just watching, they're engaging, they're voting, they're buying in. Not just popular, powerful. Clark didn't just lead the voting, she obliterated it. Her vote totals surpassed those of multiple all-star starters combined. International fans, many of whom had never followed the WNBA before, made their voices heard. Social media campaigns went viral overnight. Celebrities, influencers, even NBA stars endorsed her candidacy. Suddenly, being a WNBA fan wasn't a quiet, niche identity. It became mainstream. She's LeBron level when it comes to changing the narrative, said a sports media analyst. She's made it cool, even essential, to care about women's basketball.